welcome back. We're going to be talking about some stickers today, which I'm really excited about. But I did first off want to say a big shout out to Daylight Savings Time for giving me actual daylight to film in at 6:30 p.m. after I've already gotten home from work. This is amazing. It's a marvel. There's a blue sky outside my window. It's all very exciting. But today I'm gonna go over, as I've probably titled in this video, that I've made some stickers out of my artwork and they've arrived in the mail. So I want to go through and open them up. Well, I've already cut the tops off, but actually take them out. And I thought it might be kind of fun to compare them to the original drawings and see how they look. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. It's gonna be pretty short and sweet. But yeah, I'm really excited about being able to turn some of my art into stickers. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch you so you're looking down at my desk, and let's go ahead and get started with it. All right, so these are the stickers. I decided to just start with 5 designs and then kind of see how it goes from there and if I make any more. But ooh, which one to start with? I think I'll go ahead and start with maybe this one. So this one is a purple tulip. And this one was originally drawn with colored pencil. So I really like how well the texture of the pencil lines showed up. I was curious to see if they would be able to make it so that the designs didn't have a border, but a lot of my lines are so fine that the company that made these told me that a little bit of like a safety edge would be best. So I am actually glad about that. I think it would have made some of the petals too fragile without it. Yeah, has a little split backing. And then the original for this one is this piece. So as you can see, it's a little bit smaller. I just took the head of the flower because I thought that this was kind of a simpler shape. I do think that it would be interesting sometime to make a sticker of like the whole thing, but I was worried that the stem would be too fragile. I don't know. I don't know if turning it into a sticker makes things more or less fragile. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with how the colors turned out and the printing. I think the colors and the textures look pretty spot on. And this might be my favorite of the bunch. I really enjoy this one. But I really enjoyed the original drawing as well. Okay, so there's the tulip. Need to put them all back in here, otherwise they'll get lost. I didn't order a ton to start out with because, as I'll get into later, I'm putting these up for sale, but I really don't know how well they'll do. So we're just gonna start with a few and see how it goes. Next one, we'll go through this little pink lily. So this one is a bright pink watercolor with some colored pencil details. And this one is the original. So again, as with most of them, I've made it smaller. I'm pretty happy with the color match. I was a little worried about this one because I digitized it just by taking a photo of this one with my phone camera. And no matter what lighting I was taking a picture of this drawing in, it just was not looking on my phone screen like it would be accurate. But I took a chance and I think this one turned out pretty well. It's a little darker, but honestly, not too different. We've lost a little bit of the finer detail, I think. The like contrast and the freckling over here, but again, similar to the tulip, I feel like the texture has carried over pretty well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. I'm pretty happy with most of these. You'll hear me say that a lot. Pretty happy with how most of them turned out. Put that one back in. Next one, I'll go ahead and do this rose. I did this one back in the fall, I think. And this one's kind of a blend of dot work and watercolor. And then I was really curious to see how this one would turn out on the original. Here, let me pull up the original. The original is a lot bigger. On the original, I had gone around the very edges with a gold paint. And I was really curious to see how that would translate during the printing process of the sticker. Because again, I just photographed it and scanned it in. And I didn't really put any effort into trying to make the gold on the sticker metallic. I didn't ask for it to be like a foil sticker, or when I edited it digitally, I didn't add back any of like the lighting that would make it look like it's shiny. But I really don't mind the effect. With this one, the color change is the most obvious to me. The sticker turned out a lot cooler toned than the painting did. I don't mind it, but I think if I was going to print it again, I would re-photograph this in better light. Or maybe play around with the photo editing. Yeah, shape-wise, I'm really happy. I think it makes like a satisfying shape for a sticker. I like the length of the stem. But yeah, I just wish the coloring would have been a little bit better. But that's really on me, not the sticker manufacturer. Okay, we'll tuck that one back in, maybe. And then this one, probably the most difference between the sticker and the original. This is an old one. I drew this rose years ago when I was in college still. I think it was the summer between my junior and senior year. That's how long I've been doing dot work. And so the original is this one. And so it's a full 9x12 sheet of Bristol board. And honestly, I love the way this design translates into a sticker. I love the way big dot work condenses itself really well. I think the contrast works really well. I love the shape of this one. I have since I drew it, but as a sticker, I just really enjoy being able to flip it around and turn it any which way. I just think it really works. And I actually did experiment with turning this one into a sticker before, but I made it slightly bigger than this and the edges were larger and I didn't love it as much. And so with this one, I wanted to make it even smaller so that it fit kind of with the other stickers in terms of a set. And I really like how it turned out. I don't think I could be more pleased with it. I think it's a great sticker version of an original drawing. I love how well the edges are captured, like the little holes in the petals. I love it. Alrighty, go ahead and put this one away, and then onto the last one. This little purple butterfly. This one was just with colored pencil. I think I did this one back in the fall. I did, when I drew this, I knew the name for this butterfly. I've forgotten it. I'd have to look it up again. I can't remember its scientific name. Again, I would have loved for there to be less of a border, but like the antenna never would have survived. And this would have been really tricky. I could really see it ripping. And they made the split like right down the middle of the butterfly. And then the original for this one is part of a project I've been doing where I've started decoupaging some of my original drawings onto some canvas tiles I had. So in terms of the sticker, I think the color is pretty spot on. This one's a little bit more blue. The orange isn't quite as saturated on the sticker, but otherwise I think it's a really great match. And then this one, I believe I did on Bristol board paper. That's what I usually do a lot of my work on. And it's just Bristol board and colored pencil. But I Mod Podged it onto a canvas tile. And I've been working on doing a few others of my original drawings onto canvas tiles, and so I thought I would go ahead and show those. I just started with a few. So I got some leaves, flower. I don't know if that's in frame. There we go. A blue one, and this little pink one. Yeah, so I've been experimenting with kind of painting the backgrounds different colors and then just Mod Podging them. I know with Mod Podge, it's really best to put like a final varnish coat over top, but I think I read that you need to let it like sit for a couple weeks before you do that. So the stickers I'm really excited about. I am going to be putting these up for sale. I am going to be endeavoring to start selling some pieces on Etsy. I do have my own website. I have a blog. It's linked down in the description. It's paintandpicturebooks.com. But in terms of selling these on my own website, it's just a lot of added expense to be able to host a shop that way. And so I wanted to go ahead and start off on Etsy just until I see if it's reasonable for me to host it on my own website. But by the time that this video is uploaded, all of these sticker designs will be available on the Etsy. And then in a few weeks' time, after I give the originals some time to let the Mod Podge cure and give them a final coat of varnish, they will also become available on the shop. So I'm thinking that that's the format that I will be kind of using in terms of selling any originals that are the collage cutouts. In the future, I might be thinking about prints, but I'm just not quite ready to go down that rabbit hole yet. It's a whole lot of figuring out where to source them from, or if I would want to do them in-house. They're a little bit more complicated, I think, in terms of shipping and making sure that they don't arrive damaged. So we're starting small for now, but I'm really excited to be able to turn some of my art into stickers. I'm excited to go through my big stash of other collage pieces and see kind of what else I think will make fun stickers. And so I'm hoping to, at the very least, be able to offer new ones like seasonally, do some for spring, some for summer, fall, winter. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. And yeah, please feel free to check out my blog and the Etsy store in the description if you want to check any of these pieces out. All right, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.